Hey, hey. Happy Saturday. Late day. I figured since I don't normally stream on Saturdays and flipped it for Friday this week, I'd start a little bit late.
Hey, Brave Bull.
Happy Saturday. I had a shite of a day yesterday. So I probably would have had to cancel anyway because I had to take care of so many things. Funnily enough, I had to go downtown Los Angeles. How's it going, Brave Bull? For something, and I used my map tool to guide me there on my iPhone. It was no better than my cheap phone, to be honest with you. So I got a little lost downtown because I decided maybe the mapped route. If I wish I could wing that. I
agree, Brave Bull.
I almost walked 15 miles on Thursday's stream between my personal walks and that Long Beach walk. I couldn't stop walking.
I'd like to see a live stream every day too sometimes.
You know,
Remember when you went live every day in January?
yeah, it's funny that you should say that because I actually thought about doing it for this last week of June. Last week of May as we head into June, but I have so many stupid things due this week. Yeah, Long Beach looked really
We'll have to go
oddly
back.
beautiful.
We should go for some like nightlife fun.
Well, that's what I thought. When I stepped off the train and kind of got into the downtown area of Long Beach, I was like, this would be really beautiful for the evening. Like,
Well, also walking along the sort of like
beach.
beachy sort of boaty area. I remember when I went to Long Beach years ago, going there and just listening to some chill music. I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. I think we saw dolphins in the water.
I feel like I might have seen a dolphin in the water. I wonder how many tourists will be crowding on the
It kind of looks
streets.
a little crowded. Well,
It
further
looks
down.
really crowded up
Further
ahead,
down.
actually,
That's
like unusually crowded. Right? Like a group of people. Naples, Long Beach, is that a section of Long Beach? I really don't know much about Long Beach. This was the first, I've been to Long Beach 2 other times. Once to go to that lighthouse diner or restaurant. I can't remember what it's called. And then once to go to the Queen Mary.
Oh yeah, let me show you what the crowns look like. See? And then the more people that comment, said he likes your backpack.
Oh. I have a really cool backpack on. It costs $14.99. I gotcha. I definitely will check out Naples.
Do they have pizza there?
It's
joking.
yes, Neapolitan pizza. I feel like it's weird that we have a lot of, well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say it's weird that we have like a Venice and we have no like Italian neighborhood, but Venice was not set up by an Italian. I've never bought anything on Temu. I bought this on Amazon. I was looking for a backpack,
Which is not much better.
which is not much better.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey Ricky, hey
Hey,
Gridley.
Gridley.
I'm definitely going back to Long Beach. I think in June. I'll put out my schedule soon. It looks like something's happening on the Sunset Rooftop. In June, I'll do a beach day every week, probably on Sunday. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the flea market. On Monday, I might go live. I just have to. So among my problems yesterday, I have to pick up my car tomorrow. It had a little tiny issue and taking care of that. Joe helped me take care of that. Thank goodness, I wouldn't have known what to do. Expert at all things. Yeah, I did. I thought that's you. Who would hold the gimbal? It smells like burnt cheese, like cheese on a griddle or cheese on a frying pan. So yesterday, I went downtown. Um, for some reason, maybe, I don't think it's Freudian, so please, but I've always wanted to walk through those tunnels. I started telling this story, a 3rd or 2nd Street tunnel. I didn't realize you could actually walk through them, but I saw people walking through them back in the olden days as just a means of cutting,
These people waiting
cutting through Bunker Hill, Taylor Swift.
It's sold out, though, it says.
We'll find out. Anyway.
It's, oh no, not the Shrek rave. That's May 31st. Look.
I wish it was.
Rave.
Do you get tickets for the Shrek rave? No. Who is it? Watch me step out here and get hit. Slide away. Slide away. I'm not sure what that is. I would like to go, by the Dodger Stadium, LA Police Academy. There's like a row of houses that was supposed to be torn down to make room for insert freeway number. And they never got torn down, and they just stand there, kind of like a time capsule. I think they've started to sell them to people. How's it going? Hold. Great shirt. Hey, Jay. Happy.
Wait.
Saturday. Anyway. So I got to walk through those tunnels. So stinky to go downtown. Well, not stinky, but like to have to go downtown. I actually thought of bringing my
jaywalker
streaming equipment, but I did not, which is probably for the better.
Brave Bull. Sometimes they have at Elysian Park these like DJ things. Like DJs will set up and play music. I think that would be fun to go to.
Also, I think I've seen
someone was there. Wasn't
solo casting streamed from there.
A couple organizations do it now.
So anyway,
I think that's pretty fun.
I was standing on the corner of 7th and Flower, looking for an address and weak network. Maybe you'll never hear this story, but maybe you will.
You want to go to the waffle?
No. And I'll have to like erase music later. I think we'll
How's it going, Jaywalker?
Thank you so much. We are going to have a safe holiday. So I was just looking at my phone, not holding it up in a particularly weird way, and a guy came over and asked me why I was filming him. It's like the only time I've been downtown
without your gimbal,
not filming or taking pictures, and somebody actually angrily asks me about it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Anybody have any fun Memorial Day? We just licking my wounds from my Friday, which is fine. Can you look and see? Oh.
Huh?
I was just wondering if you could look and see. It's not showing me. Hold on.
What?
Sorry. Status indicator. There we go. It is slow. We're getting up there. I feel like I took yesterday off, Jay, and um, maybe had withdrawal. I was like, I think 4 days a week I have to cap it. I've been trying to like make shorts for fun, not for fun, and I've been using CapCut. Tip: do not buy CapCut. It actually downgrades the quality of the videos. My shorts look better as actual.
Don't buy it or don't download
Don't.
it?
Well, you can download it if you want to, but the free version has a lot of locked stuff on it. I paid for it like $9, and I canceled it already though. It like downgrades the quality. It makes everything really kind of
Blurry?
yeah,
Pixelated?
pixelated and blurry. And prior to that, I was just using TikTok to create the shorts, and then downloading them. I didn't really put them on TikTok.
Brave Bull says you people should take the dogs on your walks. The thing about the dogs is
They're wild and not trained. And by wild and not trained, I mean
we would have to go at a snail's pace, to be honest, because one of them really likes to stop and smell every little inch
Hi.
of this earth. So it really would, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll do a special stream with the dogs, somewhere where it's nice and cool,
I think
chill, and less populated.
one of my dogs is a barker. He's a barker.
Bark, bark,
He's a
bark.
snarler. He's a barker and a snarler at other dogs. Most of them. And so we would definitely need, I couldn't do it without Joe, unless I had a strap-on
Just go for it.
camera. I think he's a commenter.
Oh, Brave Bull! It's like a new feature that YouTube implemented. We have nothing to do with it, but it shows up. I think it's like whoever comments the most gets number one, and then there's like number two and number three. So it doesn't really mean anything. I mean,
You don't win a prize.
you don't win a prize, but you win a prize of love.
You win the Yapper prize. It's a Yapper crown. It's great. It's a positive thing.
He's joking. There's nothing. The points don't matter. It's just a fun little competition. I think BD won it the last stream. No comment.
Hollywood Plaza Hotel. I don't think we ever talked about the Hollywood Plaza Hotel. It's 1920s hotel. Probably the least snazzy. I kind of like it. It says it's 1920s, but it really gives me a 50s vibe somehow, or 40s even. I think it is senior living now. Here's the Broadway Hollywood. We all kind of love that. Fred Mertz lived in the Knickerbocker. 1 block up, 2 blocks down. I wish I had my ghost box so we could go there and see if we could talk to him. But actually, my ghost app, I think Fred Mertz actually passed on the stairs. Like, he dropped on Hollywood Boulevard and somebody brought him back there. People brought him back there.
You want to go left?
Yeah,
Let's go around this
I
way.
know.
Jaywalker, it's just a thing that YouTube implemented on their own. It's like a new feature where whoever comments the most
You win.
gets the first crown. You don't win anything. It's just a little fun game, I guess, that they're playing.
But you
Hey,
technically.
BD, how's it going?
I had a really
It's the two of us.
strenuous,
on a Saturday.
crazy day yesterday. It's a good thing I wasn't committed to streaming and we flipped it to Saturday. And I needed a little extra time to rest this morning, I think. And by crazy day, I don't mean like I partied all night long. I just had a stressful day with crazy stuff to take care of. I had to go downtown. I walked through the 3rd and 2nd Street tunnel. I mentioned this earlier. I wasn't filming. Of course, I was just down. Asked me why I was filming him. And I said, do you mean today? Which was probably not too smart. So I walked 32,000 steps that day. I think that's about 15 miles. I hadn't realized
Hey, LA unknown.
how far we were walking. Hey, LA unknown. I'm about to walk by the corner where I always think of you, which is Raymond Chandler Square. But now that you're here, I won't be able to find it. I wanted to see like how crazy touristy stuff would be down here today. Because it is a holiday weekend. We haven't been down here
It
on
just
a
looks a little regular right now.
holiday weekend for a while. Anybody have any fun Memorial Day plans? The Scientology building. Where is this one? Nope, that one. Making my thumbnail today, I know it sucks. We'll have like only the regulars, which is really just fine with me. Not gonna attract many people. I could not find a compelling picture of Hollywood Boulevard on my camera.
I like to go to shows and raves, I guess you would call them raves. Because there's DJs. So, yeah.
I just
But
am not an
in the s-
all-night raver.
Not in the sense of like going to EDC and wearing the candy and not doing that. I'm probably not doing MDMA anymore.
What do you mean wearing candy? Like a candy necklace?
So it's like the bracelets and the beads and stuff. Remember at my show,
Oh,
the girl that gave me that one that said, we won't say it, but that's called candy or whatever.
I thought like it was like actual candy bracelets.
I
or
wish. Remember those candy necklaces? Jaywalker. I mean, if it was free and I could go, I would go 100% because I love a festival. I'm always down for the festival vibes.
I'm not sure what those 3 letters mean.
EDC, Electric Daisy Carnival.
Oh.
It's a big.
I would go. I just couldn't
Festival.
go for more than 4 or 6 hours. And I probably wouldn't.
Hey, Cecilia.
Hey, happy Saturday. We are on Hollywood Boulevard. Happy Saturday. We're going to go to the flea market tomorrow. I might try to sneak in a stream on Monday, but I got to go get my car from the mechanic. Yeah, they're open on Memorial Day. I was surprised. I was thinking Tuesday. So, I thought it would be fun. Sorry for coming on so late today. I mean, I guess.
It's a good time.
But it's a good time. I hope you guys have eaten already.
We haven't.
We haven't, so that might be a kicker. We might
Yeah,
have
I'm sure we're gonna start talking about food in a second.
grab some
I'm
food.
sure once Cecilia starts talking about
Whatever.
the lovely food she's making,
or 8.
it will.
We had a peanut butter and jelly
Let's go.
sandwich earlier, which I love peanut butter and jelly. It's all right with me. Long John Silver's.
See any records you'd like? I do. I see the Alice in Chains third album. There was not third, but the dog. Thanks.
Oh, a nice like.
BD just had Long John Silver's. Wow,
Uh-huh.
I'm jealous.
I was gonna say that. That's we'll go on
I haven't
in June.
had it probably since I was a kid.
We're gonna go.
And
We'll
so the
go
memory
in
of
June.
it, I'm sure, is a lot better than the reality.
I don't know.
But
I think fried fish or like a fisherman's platter. You can't go wrong with that. That's the kind of fried fish I would have. I would have the like. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm being a hypocrite. I might get like the shrimp
What
and
did-
haddock basket.
what did you get? Yo, Kesapi, how's it going?
With some fries. Hey,
happy Saturday.
Kesapi.
Cecilia just made dinner. What did you have? I'm curious.
I want to know what BD had at Long John Silver's. We don't have a Long John Silver's in this town.
We'll have to go.
That's what I said
We
in
should go
June.
when we go home. When I go home. And maybe do like a little members video. Oh, LA Unknown says there's a Long John Silver's in.
That. Oh my gosh, maybe
Finishing my red beans and salsa and guacamole, blue corn tacos. That sounds amazing.
I was thinking of I would eat a fillet of fish
BD
almost.
said,
Got a fish meal. Is a fish meal like the fish and
what
fries?
comes in the fish meal? Hush puppies, some fish, fries.
Is Hush Puppies from Long John Silver's?
Yeah. Well, they have them.
What is a hush puppy? Is that like catfish?
Fried something.
Well, why would
The
Long
ball.
John Silver's have hush puppies though? Because that's well, I think of a hush puppy as like a southern thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I used to love Arthur Treacher's fish and chips.
I've
Also,
only heard of hush puppies from Long John Silver.
you pour the malt vinegar on the fries. I love
Wait,
malt
BB
vinegar on
said-
fries.
French fish fries, coleslaw, hush puppies. MBD. I'm gonna watch on TV, so probably chatting from. Oh, no worries, Kesapi.
We'll definitely catch
We'll
up
be
with
there in
you, and we'll
spirit.
be here when you're ready. Isn't it like catfish, hush puppies? It's something like,
Hey, Cariopolis.
hey, Cariopolis. I remember,
Tartar sauce.
I remember,
Tartar sauce.
I kind of like tartar sauce. I remember having a hush puppy and liking the outside, but not the
like,
fish part.
It's breading.
Oh, I thought hush puppy had like.
Kesapi said it's short, almost 30K. Nice.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Congratulations. I thought you put a lesson up for me. I maybe should go back to watch that short and kind of learn some lessons then.
Take some notes.
Uh-huh. I've been using CapCut. Don't do it.
A hush puppy is deep fried cornmeal. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I feel like my memory, when you started talking about catfish, I started to think like, what?
Maybe
There's no meat texture.
I saw
it's like
catfish and
bread
hush
or
puppies,
dissolves.
or I'm confusing it with a fish cake, maybe. Yeah, fish cake, I guess. Or maybe I've never had hush puppies.
But
Hush
you've
puppy.
definitely had to hush a puppy.
I have to hush a puppy every time I come home.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark. Clap, clap, clap. He is a loud puppy. Oh, this smells really good. Not on the menu for me today, though.
You don't want any Ashley hot dog?
Kinda.
Just because of the Ashley?
Just because they smell so good.
Charlie, have you ever had a hush puppy?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. Then Brave Bull, we'll probably do we'll do a stream. Maybe we'll do a live members only stream. Sorry to put it behind a paywall, but you know, inflation. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do. It just makes more sense to do those types of videos that really don't have to do with walking in Los Angeles as like the members videos.
Yeah, it kind of does. I was thinking about that this morning, that we have some, well, I'm not calling it the game of, because it switched it back from 4K to at work.
3 or maybe 4? No, 3, right? It's been 3 years since I've definitely had a Modelo,
If I were gonna have a beer,
but I can't, so I don't want to.
it would be probably a Newcastle. I don't even know if that's a good beer
It's
anymore.
been that long since I've had a drink at all. We're Cali sober.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What time is it? Oh, almost 4:20.
I think it's like 4:20 somewhere in California. Oh my gosh, should we go check this? If ends. Courtyards. Hello, how's it going? Don't get hit by the Scientology van.
Aggressive Scientologist.
Right?
Driver.
Ooh. They definitely just got turned down.
Let's see. Oh, the stream was buffering, but your chat didn't update. There it goes. Okay, so we have some chat. We have some catching up to do. If you want to scroll down.
Austin's really
You want to scroll?
artsy and fun. I think we're all caught up with the chat. Hey, there we go. This is gonna be a tight squeeze, right? And here we are in the land of the tourists. Let me take a sec to say, I want to give a shout out to the members.
Cecilia, I've been to Austin a couple years ago for work, and then I went to a festival.
Thank you so much, members, for your support. Live streaming on Tuesday for members. It'll be a short live stream. I owe some donuts to Cecilia, so I'm probably going to go and try those out. It'll be I don't remember, it'll probably be a early-ish live stream, like before 12. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought moving through all these people. Oh my god, look. That's the Hollywood Max Museum. I just wanted you guys to see John Cena. He's standing at the Hollywood Wax Museum. Not to be confused with Madame Tussaud's Wax Museum. Oh, what is that? Really, like, where did this come from? Look at all that.
Hey, Steiny.
Hey, Steiny. How's it going? Oh, I wonder if $5 soft serve is open. It probably
Cecilia,
is.
what are you gonna do in Austin?
Just going to the Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest. I've always, although not a beer drinker, there's my Oscar. I've always wanted to go to Oktoberfest.
Where do you see Oktoberfest?
Or maybe she said Beer Fest.
No, she said October.
Texas in October. Oh. Well, anytime anybody says October, I'm either thinking Halloween or Oktoberfest. That's the thing. Sorry to put that on you. Austin's really a lovely city to visit.
When I went, it was pretty humid, though.
Although
There's that.
I say that and I've
No,
never been to
just
Austin.
a fall trip. Not a beer drinker.
Me either,
Me
a beer
neither.
drinker.
Those days are long gone behind me.
I never acclimated to drinking very well, and so it takes me, I get a hangover, and then I don't feel good.
But also,
Where does that train horn keep coming from? Also, I don't drink because, I had a stroke. But I mostly don't drink because it makes me sick. Once in a while. But I can't remember the last time. But literally one drink.
I mean, probably since I've quit, you probably haven't.
I think
Aside from like a work thing.
yeah, I had a drink at work.
And you got tipsy. No, I'm just kidding.
Really tipsy.
Hey, Nomad.
Happy Saturday. Hello. Spider-Man's ready to... I don't know what he's ready to do. I should spin that wheel and try to win that free jet. That would make a great stream.
Brave Bull said, I would love for Walking in LA to join Cecilia and Austin for a live stream.
So maybe
that's-
I'll start a
that's Cecilia saying,
fundraiser,
"Owe me a
a
donut."
fundraiser for that. Send Walking in LA to Austin to live stream with Cecilia. Let the super thanks and super chats begin.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
joking.
know. Oh my god, he's gonna get you.
That was pretty adorable, actually. That's the tiniest Iron Man I've ever seen. Shout out to my short Iron Man kings. We might get ice cream if that $5 soft serve place is open. Look at this place is actually pretty crowded today compared to usual.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Oh, that Ben and Jerry's looks so good. Hey, Cecilia, I keep getting ads now for that Wendy's Frosty Caramel Cookie Bit Shake or whatever it's called. This smells like a waffle cone. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here, it's the Hollywood Hoedown.
You didn't bring your...
I brought my hoe.
line dancing.
Awesome. I don't know how to do that. I always thought line dancing had to do with drugs.
Code.
Code for like doing drugs. I think we all could learn a thing or two from New Zealand, to be honest with you. In regards to homeless. Also, maybe.
Are you married? I'm just kidding.
What?
I was joking.
So we are at Ovation. And this is the
We're going to,
Hollywood Mall.
Dave and Dusters?
No, I think we should go to Dave and Buster's sometime, but not today. Are you more Dave or Buster? That's always the
Definitely,
question.
Busters.
Well, I'm just walking through their dining room. I don't really like the name Ovation either. I liked it better when it was called Hollywood and Highland. It's more truthful because it's located at Hollywood and Highland. But I think they really wanted to shed the image that they kind of created when they built this. Uh, so,
Isn't that your favorite movie?
Urban Cowboy. Is Faye Dunaway in that? No. Um,
Have you seen it?
I don't think I've seen Urban Cowboy, mostly because it was about line dancing. I'm kidding. I don't really know anything about line dancing. I do remember the movie though. We'll go see the Hollywood sign. For some reason, did it come out? For some reason, I confuse it with Barfly, which is with Faye Dunaway. Another movie I didn't see. We'll go this way. Hey, Allie. We
Hey,
just
Ali.
saw your arch. We're at the Hollywood Ovation. This is the most crowded I've ever seen Ronnie Jackets in a long time. Every booth is filled with a muncher. They're
Oh,
munchers.
maybe does it track your comments for every stream because Ali is number one, so it must be every time you comment.
Or maybe they're a top commenter on YouTube.
No, it's definitely per channel.
That's weird because I can't see the crowns. Cold Stone Creamery. I can't stop thinking about the ice cream that we had.
You're number one, Ali.
Do we have any challengers for that number one spot? So, you can see the roof of the Chinese Theater. Let's see if I can sneak between some people and look out over the edge. This is the formerly Kodak Theater. We all know what happened to that, right? From this arch, I want to see if I can. That's downtown right there. Hey, chick. Happy Saturday. Oh, even closer. I didn't even know I could go that. Wow. Let's peep in that window. Hold on. And there we go. We're back. Hey, chick. Happy Saturday. If you guys are here for the first time, you might want to turn your TV down. Way down. But, please like, subscribe, and chat. I would greatly appreciate that. It's like a big real life hug, which I don't get enough of. I want to like peek out over this side without upsetting anybody. And the only way to do it is to like walk through this where I'm like picking up these people. Sorry. Let's hope I don't drop this. It's like dangling over the balcony. Whoa, look at this. I'm looking at the chat right now. We got a helicopter. Did I miss something? Oh my gosh. Thank you, new members. Thanks BD for giving away memberships. I already am up to 50 before this. Oh, it shouldn't face that way. That's the bathroom. Nobody wants to see themselves coming out of the bathroom. Thank you. Let me, also Joe is in the bathroom, so he's probably mad now. But let me, show you some love. Look, thanks BD. We got some claps. Some fireworks. Fireworks. Oh, it'll take a second, but it'll show up. Hearts. Hearts. Now fireworks.
Thank you so much, BD.
Now disco balls. Thank you so much. You are truly
Our hero. You want to go downstairs?
one of our
You want to go down the other stairs?
great heroes and friends. We can go down these stairs.
See if the
I
ice cream's open.
the weather is pretty awesome.
Hey, chick.
It was really misty this morning. I also want to I thanked my members earlier. I want to thank the folks who have stuck with this also.
I'll trade you the weather, chick, because I actually love that type of weather.
And so these are 1 month plusers. So while we're here, we need to see if they put Fluffy out. I did not forget BD. I kind of look every time.
Hey, JK. How's it going, JK? Good to see you.
All right. Oh, so I like,
Oh my God.
what?
BD.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you so much. I'll have more fireworks and hand claps after this 1 month thanks for being here goes away, because then I'll lose my signal. But that's really sweet of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, BD. That's really, really amazing and really generous of you. We really, really appreciate your continued support. I know it keeps things rolling. And so $100 is a lot to give. Thank you so much.
I'm humbled by it.
It does not go unappreciated at all.
But we gotta find Fluffy. I just feel like the new ones are gonna be around here somewhere. I think maybe the day to come back here and find it is gonna be on a Sunday, because that guy is always out here who will point to stuff. If we don't see it today, I'm going to the Melrose flea market tomorrow.
We'll trade weather, chick.
And I will walk up here to see if they've laid Fluffy.
And BD, thank you so much again.
But thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much.
say it a million times.
Oh my gosh, I can use the magic things. Hearts.
You have to do 100. Oh, yeah, I think you have to click them now. Oh wait, no. How does it work?
Well, I think some are downloaded.
That's not doing anything.
Some of them do something, and we'll just stick with the regular hearts. All right, let's look for Fluffy. Maybe that's gonna be his spot. I wonder, no, because that's really small. He's put his hands in.
Good afternoon,
That's too
ladies
small
and
for a
gentlemen.
for a
Welcome to the
cement.
Court of the Stars, here at the one and only world famous TCL Chinese Theater. If any of you have any questions regarding this historic landmark, you can come on up to the door, ask us anything. We'll be more than happy to
Wow,
help
those
you.
are real.
If you're having a hard time finding your favorite Stars handprints, you can also come up, ask us anything. We'll be more than happy to help. And also, just a gentle reminder that our next tour is going to be starting at 5:20 p.m. If you're interested, just come on up to the door to purchase your tickets. The next tour is at 5:20.
Thanks again, Brave Bull. Brave Bull. BD.
First chat today was Brave Bull, so thank you for being here. We gotta find. Thank you all for being here. Actually, we just gotta find Fluffy. They're not gonna put him on the edge of the sidewalk. I feel like we would definitely know.
I think there would be like a ribbon around it or something.
I don't think there'd be a ribbon around it. I wish she would get off Myrna Loy though. I'm kidding. It's not like the Stars.
Hey, Mad Ratter.
Do you see one of the little people that stand out here? I never worry about pickpocketers, but I think about them sometimes. I've never had to worry, really. All right.
I've never ever had anything pickpocketed, but I know it happens.
So, do you think, sorry, we turned around too soon. Do you think we're going to have $5 soft serve? Do you think it's open?
No.
Me either. Although,
it's never open.
this would be a perfect day. Holiday weekend. You've got the sidewalks are jam-packed.
I just don't think it's hot enough outside.
Mm.
$5 hoodies, $5
It's going to be a slow reveal. $5 ice cream. I heard that about AC/DC being the worst copyright. I just like, as it's going from being whatever it is, like a download to actually, as it's downloading and processing, I go back and remove songs. So I don't want any copyright problems ever. Also, Michael Jackson doesn't need my money anymore. Like I bought Thriller when he was alive and could spend that money.
Oh, Alan, thank you so much for the one membership donation.
Hey, Alan.
Sorry, I didn't see that. It doesn't show up on Charlie's phone, but I just checked mine. Thank you so much.
It's funny because those things don't always show up on the members don't show up on my phone, and I really do appreciate those more, really. I keep hearing a Michael Jackson's.
Latu video.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. From Finland. See, now Mad Ratter has the number one. It has the crown. I'm so confused.
We don't really know what that crown is for. Maybe.
Yeah. James, hey.
But I can feel the love, and that's really all that counts.
All you had to do was just add a bunch of Y's, and I can already hear it, James.
I can't really walk this slow.
I know. He went and stole that crown.
Keep it up, let's chat. And who's gonna win the crown? I mean, it's not a winning thing. I have no prizes. But seriously, nothing makes me madder than when I have to, back to Michael Jackson, when I have to like remove a copywritten song by somebody who's long unalived. God rest his
The
soul.
legacy lives on.
Yeah.
We're gonna cross the street and go back.
Yeah. We're gonna cross and walk down back the other side.
Sorry.
I
That was so bad. I know.
I think, well, I definitely will tomorrow. I'm going to be starting earlier in the day, so closer to like between 11 and 12 to get that max flea market vibe. It's the same flea market that we went to last time, so we'll just walk a little slower. I'm sure there'll be different vendors. The other flea market, the like fancy schmancy flea market that's actually free to go into, that one is on Monday, and I have to pick up my car on Monday.
I wish that we kind of came a little later because the Thai market would be open. The Thai night market, and we could
Have meat on a stick.
celebrate. We could use BD's donation
Yeah, the
to
Fairfax High Market.
72. I think so.
It feels like it's like 80 something.
71.
I'm for some reason warm. It's
Well, when
weird.
you're in the sun, yeah, it gets a little.
It feels very oceany over here today.
It feels humid a little.
Like humid, and when the breeze comes, it's got just like
It
the
does feel like ocean
kiss of
weather.
ocean coolness on it. The people. So I hold the phone pretty close to my face, and I'm using my hand to talk. It's Italian, and the people across the street probably think I'm just taping my lips. That's what I think all the time. Like I'm that close to the camera. So it's the same. So there are a bunch of flea markets in Los Angeles, right? So the best one is that Melrose Flea Market, I think. But there's kind of like a swanky flea market in Echo Park also. And that is every Sunday. It's free. The last Sunday that I thought about going there, I think it was May 11th. It was in our Mother's Day when we went downtown. It was actually, huh? Oh my God, Teddy Boo. Actually, when we went on Mother's Day, it was inside, and I don't like to go inside. Brave Bullets behind TAIX. Flea market or a swap meet? I think they're both. I just call them flea markets.
I've called it both of those things.
But there's also one at
Growing
LACC, and that's more like a
Growing up, we would
Swap
call
meet.
it either or.
yeah. I don't know what the difference
Me
is.
neither.
I think we never used I don't think I ever heard the term swap meet outside of California for that type of thing. I don't know what I'm saying. That's the one I'm talking about. The flea market at Marshall High. That's the one that I'm going to go to tomorrow. There's also one behind TAIX. the restaurant that may or may not be open anymore, but it's kind of, oh no, thank you so much. Oh, we live here. Like, we'll come back for sure. I always,
live here.
I know, but I feel like I know they're trying to get tourists.
Tour of what?
And
Our neighborhood?
right. We'll drive by your house and say who used to live there. I really wanted to go to the Swanky Flea Market, but it's on Monday, and I have to go somewhere. I have to pick up my car on Monday. I most likely will live stream at some point on Memorial Day, but I think it will also be a late one after I take care of my car and stuff. I don't. I was just getting a little cool breeze. I'm crossing here. I have no idea. I wanted to look at the Roosevelt for a second, and then I started reading the chat. I feel like I'm gonna look it up later and see what or if there's any difference. But maybe like a flea market is originally people just selling a bunch of stuff, and then the swap meet is where you can swap stuff.
Oh, that's cool, Mad Ratter. Alan B is their partner.
Oh,
They
yay!
always say flea market, and he says swap meet. Yeah, swap meet is what I kind of would call it too. Swap meet is what I grew up calling it. So.
Yeah, that's where you trade stuff, a Yankee swap. Should we want to do the ice cream donut?
Not really.
I'm doing a donut on Tuesday, but I definitely would have some, I almost said self-serve.
I'm hungry, but I don't know if I'm hungry for a donut.
I love a Yankee swap. Oh my gosh, Ghostbusters, you guys.
And a Waymo.
Ghostbusters command. Nothing but celebrity vehicles on this live stream.
Guys,
I like the sound of a Yankee swap better than the white elephant. I also love the word Yankee. If you guys want to buy these shoes, I get a little commission off of these. They're Tory Turch. This is mostly tourists. I hope they didn't expect
And
to
that's
run
what
into.
we're assuming as we're walking through
Right.
this, not being tourists. So, who knows? Maybe everyone lives here.
So I'm gonna do it. I know I keep talking about the Hollywood tour.
Are you gonna do the tour?
Well, we can do the tour.
No, I mean,
just
like, are you gonna give the tour, or you're gonna
know
do
that
the
get
tour?
on a tour bus and take one of those tours. I was thinking about that exact thing either yesterday or this morning. I think the signal would F up on the Hollywood tour, like if I got on the bus. So what if I filmed it? Hear me out. I filmed it.
In 4K.
I filmed it in 4K, and then we did it as a premiere.
Because
and we
it's not like you're gonna be able to talk and chat
right,
anyways.
yeah, and we can all talk at the same time, chat at the same time. It'll be like a live chat premiere.
And you can recollect.
And I can
the viewers.
clarify what he's actually saying on the thing, and I can make more stuff up to make the tour sound more exciting. That's where they found Marilyn Monroe's shoes. I've been to San Antonio. San Antonio is kind of magical, and I have not been to Austin. I've been to Houston and San Antonio. I need to maybe explore a little more of Texas also, because I had no idea that Houston was on the ocean. Kind of stupid, right? I thought it was like in the middle of Texas. No. I would do a regular Hollywood tour. I know they used to have a dearly departed tour, which was like a ghost tour thing, and that guy doesn't live in Los Angeles anymore. He's got some YouTube videos up. He's got some really interesting stories. I really regret never taking the ghost tour or the dearly departed tour. I really want to go to New Orleans. Maybe when I get my car back, we could go on Friday. You could work in the car. So I'm
Are
trying
you
to.
gonna get some beads?
I am trying to get into this museum here, the old Max Factor building. I'm gonna see if they'll let me do a live stream in there.
A live stream in the building.
Or, well, see, I'm sure they've. So I've already gone over their website as part of the research.
They have Wi-Fi.
Well, here's the thing. They probably have things that I'm not supposed to photograph, is what I kind of got the gist from looking at it. So I asked them if I could do a respectful walkthrough, blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't show anything they didn't want me to. I let them know that we were all interested in Hollywood and architecture, and we love that they have preserved this building, but a little nice email about what they did. I saw the lady on TV who started the museum, and her passion and energy for it was effusive. It was really just lovely, and it kind of made me want to go. And it's one of the cheapest attractions in all of Hollywood. It's $12. $12. But this is the Max Factor building. We've never talked about it on a walk before because it's just a little off of Hollywood Boulevard. Actually, it's across from Hollywood High School. And that's a Waymo. So this is actually the salon where people used to get their hair bleached and makeup. I think they used to have different celebrities. I just want to peek inside. So Max Factor building, lovely starlets over there. Hopefully they'll let us take a tour. Hey, Takate time, happy Saturday. So we're gonna go back to Long Beach, by the way.
Not today.
Not yet, we're gonna go right now. Waymo! Wouldn't that be great if I could just whistle and catch the Waymo?
Soon you'll have like a little remote you can just click to hail it like a taxi. I guess that's technically what the app is.
Right? I think eventually they need to come up with like, you know how the Apple Watch, it has a, sorry, the Apple Watch, it has a thing where you can use motion. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Oh my gosh. Where you could use like hand motions and it would do things. I think that like they're gonna create something for the watch or your phone where you can just like shake it 3 times and it'll summon your Waymo. It really said rush. I hope within the next year and a half to have explored most of this city. I wish I had been more diligent at tracking my mileage on these walks. I guess I could figure it out if I wanted to. It also happens in the subway elevators too.
Hey, Gridley.
Hey, Gridley. Let's cross here because we walked this way already. We're gonna cross the street and we're gonna walk into this little thing. This is something really kind of weird that I've only ever seen in Hollywood, and for some reason it just reminds me of, if you ever read Go Ask Alice, they just like open a store. This seems like the place that you could have just opened a store and lived in like the artsy shops, I think. I haven't walked. Maybe I'll just turn away. I feel like I'm stalking those poor ladies standing there, taking their picture. I'm thinking it. Can you? I'm just gonna do a little pluggy innie. I'm gonna cross the street first, and then do a little pluggy innie.
No soft serve. It wasn't open. Sorry, I'm reading an old comment.
Yay, perfect timing. All right. Hopefully we'll be able to check this place and solve mysteries. We're playing Michael Jackson because he's right there. But let's look in the window. I'm gonna have to come back here
Glitching out.
sometime. All right, let's go. More of these to the left, these little plazettes. So this is the Artisan's Patio, open air courtyard. Oh, I was like 1989. I think it was just registered in 1989. It was definitely not from 1989. I think 20 years ago those stores were a little fuller, but were kind of like just finishing their time there. A lot of like Hollywood stuff up there and candles.
Yeah, we probably like.
I feel bad about my record player, actually. We never use it.
Can't go. Go.
So much for the LTE network.
I never saw it. Be elusive. I never saw the first Joker either. We're really bad at watching new movies.
I kind of want to. There is a new movie that I want to see. It's a
Hey
scary
Mary, I'm
one.
not sure if you could hear us earlier when we said hi because the network is being a bit.
A what?
The network is being a bit weird.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling the network a bit.
A bitch?
No, a bit. It's really.
Hey, Jorge.
Hey, happy Saturday.
Is it getting better at all?
Yeah. It's a minivan is rockin', don't come knocking. If the minivan is rockin', oh, and that minivan was rockin'.
Anyways. It's so glitchy the network.
It's really kind of unstable. There we go. It should start clearing up now.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't had a problem down here like that since the Oscars or something.
What?
Like,
Signal?
yeah, we're pretty well signaled down here. Well, I've had that problem a couple times. Right? It is really rare to go out to a movie theater, and I used to love the movies, like going to the movies. And then I just
kind
don't
of
think I like
expensive,
the
though.
movies. But most of the movies that I want to see play for a short time because they're duds, probably, or bombs, or they're playing all the way on the other side of town. Especially now that
And what movies are those?
I don't know, but there's never a movie that I want to see. There are too many movies about.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go to Venice, but the car situation. Thought about
Just taking
honestly taking a Waymo.
we could have taken the train to Santa Monica,
It's like $40 there, $40 back.
but we also could have taken the train to Santa Monica. This is another one of those courtyards. That one's a restaurant, though. I always fall asleep halfway through a movie. So what I do is I watch 30 minutes and then 30 minutes and then 30 minutes, and it's like a mini series.
Yeah, it would have been a great day to go to Venice, but this is nice too. Maybe I would say we would go tomorrow, but Charlie has.
I'm going to the flea market
He's
or
got his-
swap meet tomorrow.
Let us know.
I don't want to spend $80 going to Venice.
I know.
We could take the train to Santa Monica and walk to Venice if you want. But I think we could do that anytime.
Do the flea market tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been good. I've been just like working.
I can remember my last 3 movies, actually. I'm a little hesitant to tell you what they were, but I can remember my last 3
We've already
movies.
said the story a million times. Someone's gonna remember eventually.
You know, really early on in the chat, Brave Bull had mentioned the canals of Long Beach in a neighborhood called Naples, which I'd heard of before. I'm glad we didn't walk to there because I feel like there are a bunch of places that we didn't see. But that's definitely another place I want to check out, the canals of Long Beach. It wasn't Deep Throat. It was a movie that had a part 1, 2, and 3. And
Someone say that?
Yeah.
Who?
Cecilia. Surprise. She was just mad because I said she was going to Oktoberfest.
I thought that was never mind.
We used to have instead of early bird special, we used to have a bunch of like $1 or like $3 movie theaters in Highland Park. We walked in Highland Park. There was like a movie theater on the main street that I'd driven to a couple of times because the movies were $3 and they were like a month old. It wasn't like you're going to see well, that would be kind of great for $3. For me, I love Star Wars, the first three, the real first three. But it wasn't like you were seeing like, I don't know, I don't want to insult anybody's favorite movie.
I definitely saw a lot of movies growing up in theaters. For whatever reason, the mall that was like put within walking distance to our house or whatever, wherever we lived, the house that my parents were renting, the theater was always very lax about checking tickets. Like the amount of times that you could literally just walk into a movie, I can't tell you. And then what we would do when there was someone checking, and if there was like a movie that was rated R, right? Like example, I don't think I could see Silent
Porky's?
Hill
Oh.
in theater. So we would just buy a ticket to a PG movie, and then you just go into the rated R movie.
I didn't do a lot of movie scams, but one we would do is you would go and sit in another movie theater after your movie was over and watch 2 movies in a row.
This one time, me and my brother, I forget how old we were, but we were like obviously not of age, right? We're like young. And we snuck into this rated R movie, and it was supposed to be this like horror movie, right? But then okay, when we're in there, and there's like this older family, like old people. I'm sorry, not old people, older people. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. And anyways, there's like a really inappropriate scene that's happening. Very just R-rated, almost X-rated, and then it's just like these
American
two
Pie?
little kids. No, it was a horror movie.
Oh.
It was very grotesque and just very sexual.
American Pie was kind of a horror movie. What they did to
And
that pie was
it was just
horror.
really awkward and kind of funny because you could tell that this family or this group, they knew that we weren't supposed to be there, and I felt like I was,
getting away with something.
yeah.
You were.
But it was also just weird, not good. Like I'm surprised they didn't go and tell on us. I feel like they actually might have.
I remember one time I wanted to see.
It was supposed to be just like a slasher movie. So
I wanted
thought
to
was
see
just
The
straight.
Fog at the movie theater with Adrienne Barbeau because I was always watching repeats. I was probably watching Maude. I was definitely watching Maude, and she was on Maude, right?
No, I'm laughing at the comment.
Oh. And she was in The Fog. And so, obviously, I couldn't see The Fog. I was too old, too young. My dad took me and tried to buy me a ticket to go see The Fog.
I was
And
laughing at
they wouldn't
Cecilia's
sell it to
comment.
me. I think he was trying to be nice to me.
No, that's not true. I tried to recover that.
The Potato Factory.
A loaded baked potato like no other.
Alright.
Let's go.
The movies are really expensive. I think that was my first movie turn off, and then the fact that there is just
The snacks are, well, that's why you just.
movies. I would still need popcorn and soda. So,
Uh-oh, connection.
really, it says 3-1.
Oh, never mind. I misread. I would love that about when you would go to the drive-in theaters. There was usually 2 movies, right?
Yeah. So, one time, I lived near a drive-in movie theater when I was a kid. We would sometimes sneak to the drive-in movie theater, and you would just kind of like watch part of a movie from the bushes, actually. But there was a rumor that there was a cult group behind. Never mind. When you're kids, you make all kinds of stuff up. Anyway, so we were always worried about the cult group that would get us
Grabbing you?
living
I
behind
think
the
that's something
drive-in
that
movie
the
theater.
people that owned the theater made up just to scare the kids.
Maybe.
Watch out for the cult.
It was a particular kind of cult. So I remember one time at a different drive-in movie theater, my friend's parents were going to the drive-in. They invited me. For some reason, I couldn't go, or I didn't go, or my mom didn't want me to be out that late. I was probably like under 10. So they get to the drive-in movie theater, and it's like Cinderella and another children's movie are what are supposed to be playing. And the movie is titled Cinderella, and the other movie has a children's name. And they turn out to be adult films. No worries. I'm sorry. Turned out to be adult films. So they had to leave. Oh no! Where? Where are we gonna? We've hit the end of like getting any kind of soft serve.
Oh. I kind of gave up on that a long time ago. Because I can't really think of anywhere that else would have had it.
Other than like a McDonald's.
Anywhere worthy.
Yeah, I don't really. If I'm gonna waste those calories. Woo, look at that. It's so low. 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 Harry Potter, do you believe in magic? I just like the ride.
There are still drive-ins.
There are 2 drive-in cinemas. Cinemas?
Wendy's is not nearby.
No. Oh my gosh. The closest Wendy's is near or to our house. But we even still drive there. I can't believe I admitted that. We just drive there because we only ever go to Wendy's late. Like 11 o'clock. And we feel really lazy getting Uber Eats. Do you want to get maybe a frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts? I had one recently.
Good.
The coffee was good, the donut not so much.
I'd almost rather be interested in like food versus a sweet treat. You know?
Sure. But I almost feel like we probably should eat something healthy.
Healthier.
I use Uber Eats. I don't use DoorDash. I don't know why. Mostly because I don't like the name DoorDash. Maybe we could eat at Guy Fieri, the chicken guy.
I'll pass.
Okay. That's Flavor
Usually,
Town. Or
we'll
papaya
try to
salad.
just get it from somewhere around, but in those rare situations where you just don't want to move and you don't want to.
I'm sorry. I can't hate on that. Even though it's Guy Fieri. I don't hate Guy Fieri. He's just looks like Susan Powder.
I don't know anything about him.
I think it's his crazy hairdo and personality.
What if he like says some crazy stuff?
Oh, hey, Phoenix. Phoenix is on delivery, man. Hey. They thought maybe that's Phoenix also.
Papaya salad? I mean, I would.
We're going to be walking right by.
I don't think.
I'll get noodles. Do you want to eat a papaya salad and noodles?
Doesn't it close at 3 and then reopen at 5?
Yeah, what time is it?
Ding, ding, ding.
It's 4:57.
If we can eat outside, I would love.
All right, let's.
And I gotta remember to get the spice level
turned up
all the way max.
So we're gonna have to walk down.
Show us a star, Cecilia says.
All right. I want to find, but I'll show you these stars first.
Lower.
Sorry. And guess what?
I love spring rolls.
Oh. I was hoping there was the police chasing them. I don't know why, because that would have been exciting. But not for them and bad. But okay, show us a star. So, these stars are kind of dirty. Donamichi. Lucille Ball is across the street. It's weird that she's at the end of this.
Thanks.
What?
This is the dirt.
Right. It's a dirty star Donamichi has.
It's the most unflattering star that we could have shown. Well, speaking of the...
I should have shown you RuPaul's star. They filled it with gemstones. But above all, we still have hopes
Yes,
here.
BD, thank you. Dinner on you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We're going to put that information to some good use. Spring rolls? I love spring rolls. We've made them a couple times.
I actually like making them better than ordering them out, to be honest with you, because it's really satisfying to make them. It's like a little bit of a...
It's like arts and crafts.
Right? No, it's like a little bit of a... I don't know, I
Where
just...
are we going, right?
Down here, this way.
Sunny.
Well,
It's
we...
warming up.
Right? It is warming up.
Hey, Mary. Want to go for it?
Yeah. We'll just catch the setting haze. Now that would have been a great thumbnail. But I don't have that still picture. I know I can take still pictures from the videos, but I didn't have time this morning.
You want
Hmm?
cross to get in this shade?
I think if we dip into this street here, it'll get shady, and then we can cross on the shady side of Paramount. We'll just have one sunny block. Huh? That's La Fitness. That's French for fitness, if you were wondering. I'm kidding, it's LA Fitness. I've never been in one of those gyms. I feel like they're... I can't remember. I feel like I knew how many stars there were on Hollywood Boulevard at one time. I don't know if it's quite 1,000. But there's a lot. There's a little bit of a process, right? So you need to be nominated, and I don't think you can nominate yourself. And there's like a fee for that. Oh! Papa Wheelie, Papa Wheelie, Papa Wheelie. I thought he was... I was hoping he was going to pop a wheelie again. Anyway, and then you have to pay like a $75,000 fee, and that supports its upkeep and maintenance. But I really don't know what upkeep and maintenance are, because poor Don Amici, it looks like someone pooped on a star. And then, just like mentally, as I'm walking down that street, used to think this, but not so much anymore. I used to think that, like, oh, they're buried under here. Not really, but kind of. There's Paramount TV. Wow, 2,805. That's way more than 1,000. I honestly thought there were like 889 for some reason, but 2,805. Well, I don't know if you were here yet, Cecilia, but 32,000 steps I took on Thursday.
In Long Beach.
in Long Beach. Well, 2 miles of that was dog walking, yeah. And then maybe 1 mile of it was probably dog walking, or maybe
And
2.
then you're walking to the
And then
station.
2 miles, 1 mile each way to the train station. It didn't feel like a lot because every corner I wanted to like,
Thanks, Jorge.
that's the whole point of this channel, right? I'm kidding. But I felt like every corner I just wanted to go. I believe somebody was like, I think it was EW mentioned that neighborhood's really far away. Well, we ended up in that neighborhood. The only place that we didn't end up with, and I don't regret it, but we could have gone there because when someone says something is too far, it's probably not too far for me to walk. In most cases, was the Queen Mary. I would have liked to have gotten closer to that, but that kind of leaves something for us to go back and see. Hiya. Good, how are you? Are you? Oh, you can still hear the potty. Oh, wait. All right. Well, Sunset Rooftop is on fire today.
Could be us.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is something you go to the restaurant to eat. It doesn't travel very well. I've never actually eaten it in the restaurant, but I do love chicken and waffles. And Roscoe's is LA for sure. I think there's 2 of them. I really wanted to go to Palm Springs also. I just feel like in one more month it's going to be way too hot.
I would love a rooftop party with a pool.
How about a party on the side of the freeway with a pool?
A pool party. What do you mean?
We have a pool.
Okay, but not really.
I feel like I heard about the Toronto Walk of Fame recently. We also have a Rock
Our
of
pool is
Fame.
not luxurious. And it's not even our pool, it's the apartment's pool. And they clean it like once a month.
That's not true. They clean it every Friday. I see that guy every Friday.
They clean it and then they do like the leaf blowers.
It's true.
Within the same day.
What happens is the pool cleaner comes on Friday morning and the gardener guy. This
Comes
is not
in
a
the
luxury
evening.
apartment building, by the way. I know we sound like
Think like cheap
Zsa
motel.
Zsa Gabor.
Actually, just here, we're passing one right now.
So it's kind of like this.
Really. I'm not
And
even
we
joking.
can pay our rent with an American Express credit card. It's honored there. We actually don't live here, though. Huh?
Show the hotel.
Our apartment is nicer than this hotel. Well,
It's not far off. It's one of those like LA, old school apartments.
courtyard,
With the-
double-decker
with
60s.
with the hotel-looking pool in the middle.
That was probably
Anyways,
cool before
enough
you had
about
to.
where we live.
Probably cool before you had to put fences around pools by law. Like it probably made more sense. But now
To save
the
the
court,
babies.
right? The courtyard is so small that the fence next to the pool in the courtyard kind of makes it tricky to navigate around, right? I feel like you can't move furniture in the front way. Like back
Hey,
to.
she clicks bricks.
Hey, happy Saturday!
Joe's here.
We
It's a
are
rare duo stream.
seeing if we can get to Hoka Hollywood and have some papaya salad. And Drunken Noodles, BD is treating us to a little dinner tonight. So we're on Sunset Boulevard now, not Hollywood Boulevard any longer. I think we're looking towards West Hollywood that way. Well, thank you so much, BD. So I want to just go back to streams for this week for 1 second. The more I say it, the less I will forget. I'm going to be streaming streaming tomorrow. I'll be going to the flea market. Streaming Monday for a little bit of time, probably towards the 4 o'clock area. Tuesday, I'm most likely going to members live stream. Wednesday live stream, Thursday live stream, Friday live stream, Saturday probably live stream because it's Gay Pride in West Hollywood and we'll probably want to check something out there on Saturday or Sunday. So I'll be a little more active this week.
Is it really on
Yeah.
Saturday?
It's really weird because when I
Sunday.
looked, it's Saturday and Sunday. It's 2 days, but one day is the parade. That's Sunday, and then the other day is something else. Well, I figure it's the end of the month, right?
Are you feeling that summer vibe again?
Well,
You gonna have a brat summer round two?
No, I'm gonna have a chat summer, maybe. No, but I feel like I want to just stream a little more the last week. I'm not really sure why I decided to do that. That was before I had my my car thingy. I was planning on surprise live streaming on Monday anyway. Oh my gosh, here we go.
All right, I'll ask if we can eat outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming we can.
I think a chat summer. Maybe a little brat. I think it might be post brat. Oh, there you go. Right.
You okay?
I almost tripped on a tree that wasn't there anymore. Can you imagine? I'll show it to you. All right. We're at Hoka, Hollywood. We're gonna take our usual table, which is in the corner. Yay! All right. Hi there. We're gonna listen to some Duran Duran. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Could I get a Diet Coke, please?
I'll have one as well. Thank you.
No jokes. I wonder why they didn't remove that stump. I mean, I guess it's far enough over. Here, we're gonna angle this in some way that you guys can see the menu and stuff. My table's... And you're gonna enjoy some Duran Duran.
From a car driving by.
There's not a Discord yet, but I'm gonna start one. I actually set it up. So, what I really do want is what I always get. I really love the wide noodles. Here, I'll angle it a little better.
What are you trying to get?
Just a view. It's like a... What is a Discord? How do you explain what a Discord is?
Ali pretty much nailed it, kind of.
It's like a chat website.
But you can have different threads and stuff, so you can,
Talk about
You can
movies.
create different channels for whatever random things that maybe aren't necessarily pertaining to Walking in LA channel. Like if you want to talk about your favorite music or your favorite movies or whatever, we could do a channel where you could talk about potential locations for us to go to, or you could do a different thread about where you're from. You introduce yourself, or you could do one.
I think you can also hold. I think you can also hold like. I think you can also hold like different types of live streams with the Discord, or
Really?
maybe I'm confusing that with the Patreon. I'm ready to order now. I am gonna get.
I'm gonna get the papaya salad. I almost might just get it as is.
Right? I just want the thing that I always get.
Which is what? Drunken noodles?
Drunken noodles, because I love the
Are you gonna
wide
add
noodles.
any meat to it?
Beef, I guess? No? Should just have vegetables?
It's up to you entirely.
Uh,
I'm just asking because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'll get beef. Do you want to split that in the papaya salad? Hey, sure.
Thank
And
you.
you have 2 diet Coke.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, what can I get for you?
Can we do the spring roll?
Fresh spring roll, you want with tofu or shrimp
Um,
or only vegetable?
Only-
do you want only vegetables?
only
Let's do
vegetables, please.
Only vegetable,
Thank you.
please.
And then can I do the papaya salad?
Okay, how spicy?
Can I get it the spiciest?
It's very spicy.
Yes. The last time I was here, I got it the one below that.
And it's not spicy.
It wasn't enough. I mean, it's spicy, but I want more. I know. What are you getting?
Can I get the, sorry, where did you...
The drunken noodles?
Drunken noodles.
What protein and how spicy?
Spicy, please. Maybe second lowest. And then I'll guess beef.
Beef. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's good.
That's it.
Okay, you will have one fresh spring roll with vegetable, papaya salad, very spicy, drunken noodle with beef, medium spicy.
Perfect.
Okay. Would that be all?
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you so
want
much.
sticky rice with the papaya or you okay? Just the papaya.
Just the papayas good.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Lemon.
Diet Coke with the lemon.
It's Diet Coke with a lemon. So, we'll come back down here when the food comes here. This may be more interesting to see.
Bye, Jorge.
Folks, have a great night.
Duxine said Thai iced tea. You should have got one.
I would almost prefer a Thai iced coffee.
Maybe we'll get one.
To go.
If we can.
You know what's really interesting?
Bless you. Here, I feel like I have to show the Diet Coke.
With lemon?
Uh-huh.
It's like from a,
You can't see the lemon. There you go.
it's like
Oh,
from
crazy.
what's that restaurant? Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut Dine-In. They used to have these kind of plastic cups. Whoop. Sorry about that.
Every time I order the spiciest level, they always like look at me doubtful, or like they're like, "Are you sure?" So I had to explain that last time. And it's not that it wasn't spicy enough; it's definitely spicy. But I'm looking for like, I want to sweat, you know.
I kind of prefer the next level down. Aura is on Western, so we would have to like walk back down there. Thanks, Chick. That's actually, we walk straight forward. It's probably like 2 miles away. We need more. The closest soft serve we have in our neighborhood is like a vegan soft serve place. It's next to a vegan market.
Hey, DC.
And I've never actually tried it. No. Hello. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing something fun this weekend. I'm ready to chow down now. I really love drunken noodles. This is like the Venice Beach live cam right now.
Except we're not like moving around and zooming in.
KTLA 5. We were kind of setting up on their wall on the way today.
Super fun.
Yeah, I don't think they liked that.
Not setting up on the wall, but you know.
Like I put my backpack on their wall. It's like a fence, sort of, like you'll see it. It's a barrier, like a little brick wall. And they asked us how
Just
long
getting
we
a
were going to be
slow,
there.
Slow view. Like the Venice Beach came.
Those are windows. Do a zoom in.
I'm not zooming in. It won't see you.
No. It's above my head.
Just giving some vibes right now.
I'm going to sing some dinner songs. No, I'm not. Are you doing a 360?
Oops, no, I'm trying to go up.
Because I'm going to sing 360
so
then.
I don't get you.
You're only going to get my walking in LA hat.
Actually,
I think it's too... See? Patch. Sweat
I have
stains.
to go down a little. There's not. Hold on. That's actually a good shot. Hold on, let me try to get the hat.
My hair.
Wait, no. Oh. I'm gonna show your face.
I don't care.
I know.
My hair is wild again, by the way.
Minus two.
Not as wild as mine. You can see in my shadow. It's like tentacles. We used to watch the Venice Beach Cam all the time.
And by watch, he means just like leave it on in the background. Sometimes it was kind of interesting to see like what the weather was like and the vibe.
Or the night that they saw a UFO. There was one UFO night. I saw a recap
If you look it up
of
on YouTube, you can see it.
Their chat could get a little crazy though. They loved it though. I think they had, they had like one word they would use all the time. I can't remember.
Who cares? No shade, but
I'm not shading it. They had like a very lively, funny kind of chat. Thank you so much.
yes, please.
Thank you.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
There's a Times Square live chat.
Sometimes the chat can be a little. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk smack.
I'm trying
You're not
to.
very inclusive.
They didn't feel inclusive. Whatever. It's a place for
Let's just leave it at that.
people to just watch
Anyways,
and not engage.
Where are you going tomorrow?
We're going to the Melrose Flea Market. There's also one in Florida, like a live stream in Florida, like at some bar. We watched that one a couple times too. What is that? Like Key West Bar?
Oh, or there's like, isn't it the Mardi Gras cam also?
Or there's a Mardi Gras cam.
That one could be kind of fun.
And then there are like 4 world cameras. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, kids. We got spring rolls, despite my saying that I'd like to only eat them at home. See my crazy hair?
Do you need me to zoom in?
Let me see if I can zoom in. And stream. What? Just kidding. Whoa, that's really close, but
Better close than
That's it. The Key West cams. The only thing is they like. I'm surprised people don't get real like crazy shit face there, you know, and embarrass themselves. So we got vegetable spring rolls. I would have, you know how I feel about shrimp. I love it, but I can't. I'm so ready.
Me too.
My amateur chopsticks. Sorry. Can you help me out? Oh,
Stuck
sorry.
to that. I would just use my hands, honestly.
I'm trying to be classy.
I know, but
Classy for the stream.
classy is dangerous.
I'm so sorry. I realize if I were watching somebody's YouTube and they had my fingers, I'd make fun of them.
You would?
I'd be like, oh, I gotta get a manicure, girl. Even if it was a guy. So you can definitely tell me to get a manicure, but this is chock full and delicious. I need a manicure. With my
No
time.
one's thinking about that.
I get a bargain though because my hands are so small that they only charge me half price. I added this delicious sauce. I love peanut sauce. Mmm. It's really great. I feel like maybe if we got some meat in them or shrimp. When I make them at home, I get the shrimp that are bred in captivity or whatever that means. That sounds horrible. The farm shrimp. Awesome. And papaya salad.
Thank you.
You can't see it yet, but
I know my arms are in the way.
this peanut sauce for the rolls is not spicy. It's pretty sweet actually. It could use a touch of spice, but I think it perfectly complements these. I'm not a food raider, but I could.
Thank you.
I don't know if everything is in the
If not,
picture. I kind of love eating like this because everything comes out almost at once. And there's our famous papaya salad. Let's see if Joe can handle the heat. Should we have got you a milk?
no.
We're trying to give you the best view of our dinner that
We look crazy, I'm sure,
we
in the
can.
window.
Like there's a guy probably sitting on the other side of that window that's like, what are they doing? We're eating with friends.
Don't people just enjoy their food anymore? Everybody wants to film everything. If you don't film it, did it happen? I feel like I might
They're
need to
missing
zoom
you
out,
scooping
right?
that salad.
Let me
man.
zoom out.
It's already taking papaya salad.
Do you want me to zoom in? I mean, zoom out?
No, I think maybe we shouldn't have
I
zoomed
got it,
in.
I got it.
A little bit. Hold on, we're gonna zoom out. Yeah, that's a
Don't
little
wanna show
better.
my plate,
It's your plate is.
'cause I'm gonna be messy.
No.
I'm gonna have this down next time.
I told you that. He's not paying any attention to us whatsoever. Alright. I don't know what, I can't seem to show you those noodles. Okay. Huh? We're getting somewhere. I think it's mostly healthy. I don't know about my
That's as good as it gets.
my
for now.
noodles. I get it. I need to push it that way. It's like the opposite. Okay. What's the spice rating? Papaya salad. I'm trying to show you some piece of it. There it is. Please don't make fun of my technique. Not too spicy. Are you spiced out?
No.
The charm of eating on the street. You kind of. I hope you're all enjoying the ambiance. Of what it means to eat outside in Los Angeles. It's a pretty busy street to eat on, though.
Definitely better than a burger and a pizza.
Definitely healthier than a burger or a pizza. I would have loved a burger and pizza, though. I have, like, chopstick performance anxiety here. This is like a buffet. These noodles are so good. Okay, I really.
What?
How's everything?
Thank you.
How is the spiciness?
It's good. Yeah.
Or you want spicier?
No, this is great. Yeah.
Next
Thank
time
you so
he'll
much.
go even spicier.
Spicier, so you might get level 4 out of 5.
Maybe next time.
Star. Yeah. Or
Yes,
you want,
it's great.
chili on the side.
No, it's
No,
perfect.
no, it's great. It's
I
perfect.
love it
Thank you
exactly
so
the way
much.
it is.
Thank
you so much. We're gonna turn the spice up to 6 next time. Maybe this will be our monthly thing. How hot can we get Joe's papaya salad? I do have a papaya salad emoji, by the way.
I like that they asked though, because it helps them with their feedback. Like, because it
But-
is subjective.
You have a pretty high tolerance for spicy, though. I've never seen you freak out over something being too hot. Actually, or I've never seen you eat something that was uncomfortably hot.
I've definitely been spiced out. But
There's some spice that I actually find maybe not initially super spicy, but then it kind of like is a slow burn.
I'm not into like eating spice that's gonna intentionally make me.
You wouldn't eat the one
Like
devil
feel-
pepper chip or whatever it's
No,
called?
I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm sure I'll get spiced out. I know that's
By the devil pepper chip?
just not my thing. Like even this level is great because the spice kind of sits with you. You know, that's what I wanted.
Actually, I feel
The
like
spice that-
this is spicier than the salad.
Well, it's hot though too. You know, like it kind of adds to the heat.
I really want more of this, even after I said I didn't like them at a restaurant. These are so good. The best. Refreshing. I think that's what I like about making spring rolls also. They're kind of like a salad you could eat with your hands.
There's a place in my hometown that does a spring roll a little differently that I
How so?
think you would like to try. Less of like the green lettuce salad and more like
French fries?
vegetables. No.
Didn't we see somebody on TV, by TV I mean YouTube probably, a lady that was making like fruit spring wraps?
Spring rolls?
Spring rolls, sorry. Spring wraps.
I think so.
I don't know how I'd feel about fruit in this kind of consistency.
I don't mind a little sweat.
What do you mean sweat?
Oh. Mary said no sweating while eating, while you eat.
This isn't like sweaty spice though. Like, my mouth would just burn from this. Like I can't explain it, but do you know what I mean? Like this doesn't really feel like. There's a certain flavor in the drunken noodles that I only ever taste in drunken noodles, and it almost.
I'm really going for the papaya salad here.
I'm really going for the drunken noodles. I love that fat wide noodle. That was a really bad chopstick pass I just did. I just plugged the microphone in because I could. I don't necessarily know that I needed to.
I don't know if I want to annoy them with my eating sounds.
You're a quiet eater. I'm pretty noisy. I love larb, actually.
You getting spiced out a little?
No, my nose was just itchy. No, that was a tear in my eye. I wasn't crying.
No, the spice level is definitely making my nose a little runny.
Okay.
But not once have I felt spiced out.
I just got a spicier bite than ever before. I might have eaten like a pepper thing.
Oh yeah, be careful of the...
I could eat a jalapeno pepper though.
I don't think it's jalapeno.
Or what are those little peppers like the General Gao's or Sal's chicken? I love those little red peppers that they stick in that. I think it'd be a tiny red pepper. I feel like in regard to eating outside, I feel like I almost eat outside 300 days of the year. California, really like a perfect place for indoor, outdoor living and dining. I really feel like when they keep building these apartments, what they're building, they really like should always build for maximum outdoor space. It feels sad to have no outdoor space. I don't have any outdoor space. I mean, I sort of do.
No, we don't.
I mean, we could go outside and
I mean,
sit
anyone
by
could go
the pool.
outside, but we don't have a...
I don't have any private outdoor space. And I wouldn't necessarily see myself going to our pool because it's in the courtyard and everybody's living room surrounded. You couldn't even scream or play Marco Polo. I've given up
But
on
it
the
doesn't stop
chopsticks.
people.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't. We're also not 8.
I just double dipped. I don't care.
I sipped out of your coffee earlier. Yeah, you already got my germs. And I probably have your germs also from the coffee. They really did do a lot of outdoor dining during COVID here too. And that's me getting bleeped for swearing again. They did a lot of outdoor dining here for COVID too, and most of it became permanent. There's a couple places, like I feel like in Culver City, which is very pedestrian friendly, and we haven't gone to Culver City yet.
Why's that?
Huh?
Why's that?
Because
Yeah, I can't
I don't know. Haven't really done that part of town. I don't love Culver City. It's beautiful. Historically, I don't like it, but it is a beautiful little city now. But it's the worst traffic. But now you can take the train there. So that same train that goes to Santa Monica. So I probably will be going to Culver City. But downtown
Work through
Culver
it.
City, where like MGM is. Remember that time we went to that restaurant called Homework?
There is a place called Century City.
Did I just say Century City?
No, someone in the
Oh,
comments.
yeah, there is a
BD.
place called Century City too.
Not just someone.
I used to confuse Culver City and Century City all the time. Do you want that last spring roll?
You can have it.
I can't believe how much I liked these actually. Have we ever gotten the spring rolls here before?
I have, but not with you. I've been here by myself the first time.
I mean, like you sat out here and ate by yourself?
Mm-hmm. I forget where it was or why.
Because it's so good. Ooh, what's
I
that?
honestly feel like I have a memory of me coming here on my birthday.
By yourself?
Yeah, I think you were working, and I came here for lunch.
Should I give you $5 to go buy yourself lunch?
Why would you do that?
For your birthday.
Oh. Just $5? Just kidding.
Cheap. Right? Century City is right before Santa Monica. There's a huge mall there. In that mall
I don't mind eating at a restaurant by myself.
was in the third Planet of the Apes. Like the original Planet of the Apes movie, but it was in the original version of the Planet of Apes movie. I need a spoon. I'm just gonna fork out.
Rock out
me.
with your fork out.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna rock out. My fork out. No, we're good. Thank you so much. Oh, he made.
I'll check some now. Thank you.
I put mine in the shade.
You alright?
Yeah.
You
I just
spiced
got a
out?
spicy pepper in my throat. Okay. That was my first spicy moment, actually. I think I got some red thing stuck in my throat. I hope the Diet Cokes are bottomless, right?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
I'm kidding, I know they are. And whatever, BD's paying. Diet Cokes for everybody. Just kidding. But there's only us here.
Thank you.
I know you want that tomato. Almost a clean plate,
Especially with it glistening in the sun.
Mm-hmm. You can see the shadow of my insane tentacle hair. It literally changes the way the hat sits on my head when it starts snaking out. I just don't want to leave any of these noodles, man. Can you buy these noodles in the store?
Oh my god, you can't even see. It's so funny.
I'm not going to
show
waste
the
a
tomato.
noodle.
The tomato looks great.
Are you not going
Wait,
to
you
eat the
can't even
tomato
see
in the
it.
sun?
Can you see it?
Yeah. No. Wait. We're a little behind, remember?
We're a lot behind.
How far are we behind? There you go. He sees the tomato. Wow.
Alright.
Oh my god, it's really sad for people who join this channel that's at Hollywood Boulevard,
Walking in LA.
walking in LA, and they're just turning on it right now and seeing an empty plate. But welcome. Please like and subscribe. Usually we walk around with the empty plates. I love the peanuts.
We're so behind.
Well, is that how far behind it always is? I've never watched it. I didn't agree to that ad. We're trying to figure out, I've never actually watched this at the same time as I'm on, obviously, and there is a little delay, and I just didn't know how long it was. It's a test. It's about 15 seconds. Alright, we won't make you look at our empty plates anymore.
We're dirty, empty plates.
Hey, Monica! Happy Saturday! Woo.
Here, take your mic.
I will put my mic back on my hat. I did take my mic off my hat while we ate. But not being a true gentleman, I did leave my hat on at the dining table. It's a true millennial thing for you to clear up the table like that.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know. We had the papaya salad. You can rewind now. It was delicious. Maybe nutritious. There's some peanuts. The microphone that died the other day is the only one I have. It's supposed to be good, I think, for 4 to 6 hours. While we were sitting here, because we were almost on for 4 hours on Thursday. I think while we were sitting here, I just plugged it in to
Joe is happy
to give it a little love, a little extra something. But it will at one point, probably before summer ends, buy a secondary one. I really feel like it'd be nice for Joe to have his own Mikey when we're walking, so you could hear.
When we do the long ones.
Right, yeah. I mean, the other option is I have a lavalier mic on a cord, but we'd be bound. The Diet Coke with a lemon. You know, though, BD, on the topic of battery life, nothing is ever as long as it says. That's what I've realized. Like cars and things. I think it also depends on temperature and what you're doing with them. The 4K camera that I use, like on a summer day, that will die really fast, and I have no idea why. And by really fast, I mean like in like 3 or 4 hours, and that usually stays charged for also 6 hours. It's the same people that make the microphone. I need a toothpick. I need a toothpick so bad. Well, it's like the range on electric cars. It's never quite that. It's probably that under perfect conditions. I feel so weird without a car this weekend. I hope we don't need to escape town. That's my big reason for keeping a car. The fear of...
I think we're good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's my big fear
Thank you.
about not having a car, is what if I need to escape? Joe has not gone to the Paradise ice cream shop. So that company, the Paradise ice cream shop, is Danish company. They're from Denmark, and they opened in the 90s, I think. And that's where they're originally from. I think Arnhem. Maybe that sounds German, but it's a Danish company. I kept looking at it, and the way it's spelled, I thought it would be like a French ice cream shop, Paradis.
Hey, thanks again, BD, for lunch/dinner.
We do have a little bit of money left over, so we'll be getting Joe chocolate horchata soft serve at some point, but
Not today.
not today. But I'm going to be getting the baklava. We have to go before the end of the month. The guy told me that the flavors change every month, so I'll probably be going back down there on...
Every month. Once a month for the flavor reveal.
Right. I'll probably be going back down there on the 1st of every month to get their flavor reveal. No, but I want to go down there before
Maybe
they...
the second. You don't want to seem too eager.
Right. I want to go before they get rid of the baklava. I don't mind seeming eager. Thank you so much. We'll see ya. Sorry, we're just leaving. No, they have a location in Denmark, a location in downtown LA, and then they're in Orange County. Now that I know a little bit more about that company, it's a really weird location.
Are you gonna finish this?
Like I'll have another sip and then you can have the rest.
I'm not about to waste this time.
There you go, mevrouw. Ay. Let me push my gimbal in. They're not honking at me. They recognize me from my stream. The ice cream, so the soft serve they only have at that one particular location because there was an ice cream shop before that was their signature ice cream, and when they took over that spot, the ice cream shop that was there before was probably there for like 20, 30 years, like it was an established spot, and they took...
Where are you going, this way?
Let's
or
go
are you
down.
going down Santa Monica?
Let's walk down Santa Monica. The ice cream shop
What, are we gonna go to the ice cream place on Western? Just kidding.
We're gonna walk all the way down to Western.
Just kidding.
Can I just sit here for 1 second?
I
Anyway,
don't think they thought
they
that.
just serve that soft serve at that location, which is a shame.
Sorry. Phone's so dark.
Wait, did you look it up? It's in Corona? I thought I read Orange County, but this was like 3 days ago. I was like obsessively looked them up when I got home.
Looked up what?
The ice cream place. I just didn't understand. It seemed out of place. Like the font on the sign is just odd, and it is like a poppy stencil kind of thing going on that looks like it's from like either the 80s or the 90s. Oh, I thought you were talking about the ice cream place. The ice cream place is Family Oliver, California. Aren't these weird? This is a California thing. Like, we have some of the weirdest flora. I love them, but
You appreciate the little things.
well, you know, when you grow up around a
Somebody
certain
has
kind
to.
of trees all the time, and then all of a sudden you're
Around different.
looking at those weird things that look like they're deep under the water where the sun doesn't get.
From an alien planet.
This kind of looks more along the lines of our apartment building. This one with the little star on it. Although that one looks like it has a penthouse and the pool is on the top. Which I would be.
don't think it is.
I don't think it has a pool on the top, and I don't think that's a penthouse. I wouldn't want a pool on the top.
They have our windows.
Oh yeah, they have our 1970s windows.
Don't close it. Okay, we're not complaining about where we live. We're
But
grateful to have a roof over our
Carmel is just beautiful. So Carmel and San Clemente are not really that close. Carmel is further from, which you probably already know this, but further up from Santa Barbara. I've only been to Carmel once. It's kind of quiet and peaceful.
We should go back to Long Beach to go to the aquarium. I don't know if you could stream there, but we should definitely go to the aquarium. I don't know.
About
I just want
fish?
to see the jellyfish and the. You know, like how aquariums, the lighting is very
So
chill and just like.
I don't know that you could actually stream in the aquarium.
Could.
So I
But we
think
should just go just to go.
I think the thing to do is go and just bring the other camera,
Right. Film 4K.
and they'll think that I'm just filming. Look, I almost called it an Uber. It's an Uber automatic. You have nothing against Carmel. I have nothing against Carmel, but I'm really all about caramel.
I was gonna say he loves.
Yeah. Were you gonna tell everybody I loved
I
caramel?
was gonna say he has a thing for it.
Yeah. I've got this really awesome caramel hand lotion. I'm joking.
Right, we need to go to the aquarium.
The aquarium in Long Beach.
Yeah, the aquarium in Monterey I've been to when I was like in 5th grade. That's kind of like a trip that we all would take growing up in
Central California.
Uh-huh.
I
In 5th grade, everyone goes to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Loved it. Amazing experience. Have been dying and dreaming to go back ever since. So I would love to go to the Long Beach Aquarium.
I've been to the Boston Aquarium, some aquarium in Albuquerque, and we went to that tiny aquarium on the Santa Monica Pier that's free.
There's just something so magical about just the lights and the glowing fish or the jellyfish and the smell of the sea. Like, I don't know.
Do you get to pick up starfish and stuff?
I don't really care for that.
You
I'm
don't
not-
like to
I'm
pick
not
up a
doing-
starfish?
I don't need a touch of starfish.
I would
And petted
in a
and
little
living
pool.
in a little pool. Who knows though? I'm not here to go down that route.
I remember like
Ethical
having
fish
starfish,
practices.
not owning them, but having a big, giant, dried up starfish when I was a kid.
Somehow I feel like this conversation is going to turn into an anti-SeaWorld. Maybe it's a sign.
With the Pink Pony Club, it was probably my grandmother who visited from Florida. It was huge in my memory, like probably like the size of a record, 12 inches. So,
Poor thing.
well, it wasn't alive. It was like
Not
already
anymore.
a dried out carcass. Also, a sea urchin, sand dollars. I used to love a good sand dollar. Also, coconuts. And somebody would go somewhere and bring you a coconut with glasses on it and like a bandana around its head. A pirate coconut. Love me some pirate coconut. Oh my God, there's literally a whole tray of baklava on the ground. Like,
Just show it.
I'm-
And then let's go. 'Cause they're gonna think you're crazy. Just show it. Hurry
okay,
up.
baklava. I wasn't gonna take it, but it really did make me pause. What a waste.
You don't know the story behind it.
Right, that's true. Maybe it was not very tasty baklava.
You really did do a double take, though. It was one of those things where, like, wouldn't you guys, as viewers, have been so disappointed not to see it? Because it's, like, so unbelievable that you would really... I don't know. That thing would just bug me. I'd be so annoyed with you.
So, but I will say it didn't really look like a quality platter of homemade baklava. It looked like some store bought.
It's like that day that we
Club
saw
bar.
all those pancakes on the floor. You really could only...
Imagine it if you see it.
Oh, you could imagine it, but it's nothing like reality. It's so good, you have to see it.
I think I just willed that. Haven't we been talking about baklava ice cream this whole time? I willed that to happen.
Aren't you guys glad you saw it?
Monica is. I don't know what the story of this church is.
Pancakes on the ground. Oh,
I
they're
don't know.
legendary.
I really don't know what the story of this church is, but I just love walking by it. It's like, I don't know. It's an Orthodox church, first of all.
Especially the pancakes on the ground after getting the free pancakes.
It's a Bulgarian Orthodox church. I don't know. There's something about it I really love because it's sitting in the middle of this neighborhood. I used to live on this street. I've mentioned that before. So this place, with the rock climbing thing, this used to be a prop house. And every morning I would walk down this street to the bus stop, and there would be the Easter Island heads would be pushed out onto the sidewalk. I hope it was a coincidence, because if I'm willing something to happen, such as finding food, I want it to be at least edible. That baklava looked a little sun-sweated.
Start thinking about finding bundles of money.
I will. I would love to find a bank robber's loot sack. That would be the ultimate.
It's the simulation that likes to throw these little
I feel like
moments at you.
I feel
It's
like
hold on, sorry. It's like in Grand Theft Auto when you start driving a fast car, like all the cars around you, you'll start noticing more fast cars.
that's a video game, though.
I know, but it's just similar. I thought you were all into simulation theory.
I am into simulation, but like you're playing the video game and the cars are driving faster around
so
you.
let's say you're driving in the city and you're in some regular old car. Say you like steal a car and you steal a really, really fast looking car. Suddenly, now that you're in that car and you're driving around, you're gonna see in the traffic a bunch of fast cars. Whereas to prior, they were all,
I think how I can relate to that
that's the
is
thing.
you get a brand new red car or a weird color car, and then all of a sudden you start to notice all those color cars. I'm really looking forward to GTA 6. That's when I start my gaming channel.
I keep telling him he should start it sooner, and you should play GTA 5 since it's based in Los Angeles, and you could potentially visit the same locations that you've done your walk.
Somebody threw out
Walks.
their Weight Watchers magazine. I kind of want to check
So
that out.
2028, fingers crossed for in 2 days, 1 year. But
I'm just kind of afraid, not that we talk very politically, but like that.
no, I think even Grand Theft Auto 5 would hit. Like
I'm afraid
nowadays.
nothing happens, that this game
should play
cannot come out because we've changed our morality laws in the United States to not allow crazy stuff.
I think if you love Los Angeles the same way that we do,
You'll
you
love
will-
LA Noir.
No, you would love Grand Theft Auto 5. It's definitely got the LA charm. They did a great job,
If you
and it still holds up today. So I'm gonna make you play it. I think we should start a gaming alternative, think of it like a spin-off, but it'll be like Charlie playing video games. And
I think maybe that will be my
if it
Twitch
ever-
channel.
if it ever gets too difficult for you,
Can you swear on
You
Twitch?
can, I think so. You can have like a button that you press, and it's like the Joe button, and I'll come in and I'll beat like the hard part for you or whatever. Huh? Anyways,
So BD, if you like GTA, you probably might like LA Noir because you like LA. It's set in the 1940s, and it is block by block.
in some areas.
No, it is block by block within downtown Los Angeles, exactly like the map of the 1940s. They recreated Los Angeles in the 1940s for that game. And it is... I felt like when I played it, I was just kind of like mind blown.
Okay, it's hilarious though because I've had Charlie play GTA 5 before, and he when he drives, he follows the traffic laws, and doesn't want to put a dent into his car. And
Oh my
even
God.
if he puts in a little baby dent,
I
that's
traded
it. He'll
it.
abandon the car. It's like he has to get a new car.
I don't like driving with a dented car, even in Grand Theft Auto.
And you like following the traffic laws.
And I follow the traffic laws. I don't like paying more for insurance, even in Grand
It's a
Theft
game.
Auto. I know. So what if that game is reality and this is the
What
game?
kind of car does he drive? I don't know. Whatever's the closest one for him to steal.
Oh, in Grand Theft
Somehow,
Auto,
sorry,
I
I
usually
didn't mean to yell.
I usually
but somehow
take
stealing. Oh my god, I love this. For you, Brave Bull.
This is a pretty famous sign in our neighborhood, by the way.
Okay, let's go.
This is the Roxbury Fitness Studio.
What was I gonna say?
I usually get the more vintagey cars
so
when
somehow
I'm in
stealing
Grand
a
Theft
car
Auto.
is okay,
And throwing the person out of the car is okay.
but don't you dare run a red light.
Or scratch my car. I don't. Nobody wants to drive a dented car. You know, and in the one place I can take care of it cheaply and quickly is Grand Theft Auto by just throwing someone else out of their car.
On the cross.
I do.
Let's go for it. Just go for it.
We didn't press the walk signal.
It's fine.
No, I know. I'm just singing that song that I like to sing. Wait, did I say the F? Oh. Do I swear while I play? I get frustrated.
They swear. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto.
No,
It
but
definitely would be not a PG stream, but
yeah, I would be afraid to do it on
I
on
think he gets
Netflix.
frustrated when
I would be afraid to do it on
I think
YouTube.
he gets frustrated when there's a difficult section and you can't get past it.
I get frustrated I feel like my biggest problem with video games is not understanding sometimes the depth of something. A cute puppy. Not understanding the depth of some. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so
like a spatial problem I have
it's
with them.
also though, okay, I think Nomad would understand this, but you know, there's almost like the unwritten rules of a video game, and like someone that plays video games can pick up on these subtle, or what someone else would think is very subtle, sort of context clues on like where to go in a video game. So example, let's say you're playing a certain type of game and maybe there's like a door that's locked, right? So you kind of know that when you try to open the door and you hear that it's locked the first time, you know that if you try to open it the second time, the third time, the fourth time, or the fifth time, you know it's not gonna open, right? Like that's kind of the video game logic that I mean. And so I feel like sometimes, or if there's like a barrier, maybe there's like a traffic cone in the middle of the walkway and some like, you know, boxes, like someone that doesn't play video games would think like, oh, can't you just move that shit out of the way? And I agree, you should be able to, but it's the video game logic of like, oh no, this area is blocked off. Like I'm not supposed to go this way, you know, and if I try to go this way 5 times, it's not gonna work on the 6th time.
Well, see, here's the thing. So my comeback to that is sometimes I try something 5, 6, 700 times, and it's because I'm just doing it a little bit wrong that it's not working.
Hey Alexandra, my sister said you should, oh, getting over it. Yeah, that's one that I think would make any of us rage. It's one of those games where you are trying to get to the top of the level and it's so difficult, and one mistake can send you all the way back to the very bottom and you have to like restart.
Maybe we'll play that tonight.
I know, right? Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for the tip, Alexandra, and welcome.
If you have any other games you want to suggest too, feel free.
And just like Alexandria, please subscribe, chat, and like.
We are on our latter end of the,
We are hitting the tail end
actually probably gonna wrap it up soon.
because we are going to head to the Primetime Pub
There's a couple games like that, Alexandra.
for karaoke night.
What is it? Is it like chained together? There's like, that's like a co-op game where you have to like make it to the top, but you're like chained together, and if one of you falls,
You
your
mean
whole
like
team falls.
rock climbing type of thing?
No, it's like there's a couple of those games that are very similar to getting over it.
So, you know, I've never done karaoke.
I've never done karaoke too. We should do it sometime.
I do have I'm going to do Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush in full falsetto.
Really? I thought you were gonna do Babushka.
No, I like Wuthering Heights better. Wuthering Heights.
We've already talked about this, but I would probably do a Depeche Mode song, just because I know there's probably gonna be a Depeche Mode song.
There's not going to be a Kate Bush song in karaoke, but nowadays, can't you just, with my Apple iTunes, as I still like to call it,
Most libraries now, yeah, have evolved.
I can
to
just make it turn into karaoke.
have most songs.
Oh my
You
God,
just use AI to-
that's so brilliant.
What?
There are a couple songs that I want to use for shorts, and I just didn't like the words, but I could go to Apple Music, put it in there, turn it into karaoke mode, record it there, then extract it. So I'll give that a shot. I almost used the Kate Bush song for the Kite video last week, because she has a song called Kite, right? But I thought it might be a little too whack to catch on. I really want to now check out Kasepi's short
Are we,
that is getting 30,000 views.
are we signing
I'm
off?
so excited for him.
Signing off soon.
I'm gonna just sign up when we hit the freeway. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll walk down Weston and get ice cream.
We're gonna walk to McDonald's and get a soft serve. We're not really. So this is,
Go left.
yeah, this is Western. If we took a right, which we're not, Um, that's the way the ice cream place is. Somi Somi. All I can smell is Wingstop. This whole area smells like Wingstop. Last week I took a Waymo and this is where it had to drop me off. I love running up that hill, of course, but I think it kind of got played out. If I were going to do something from that album, I would probably do...
Well, I think it would be a great song because of how many people know it now, also because of Stranger Things. And I mean, like, you know, more of
I really love
the younger population.
the cloud busting song.
You could dress up as 11 and do the song.
I just love that word, organon. Oh no, Michael Jackson. Oh no, that's the Bee Gees. I gotta remember to erase Michael Jackson when I get home.
That sounds crazy if you don't know the context of what you're talking about.
Yeah, Michael Jackson will sue me if he hears his music on my video. Imagine that. Suing me from the grave. We ate at Wingstop. Like, I think we OD'd Wingstop a couple years ago.
I never went back.
I never went back.
No shade.
No shade at all. But this is before COVID, actually. They had like some
Crazy deal.
crazy deal for $30 you got 900 chicken tenders, boneless, and you could pick not 900. Of course, you guys know I'm exaggerating, but like it was like 30 or 20.
I don't want to talk.
It was
about
enough like for
that. Let's not talk about
2
that because
days.
It's gonna make me want to throw up. Just because we would eat the entire.
No, there were always chicken fingers left over the next. I call them chicken fingers. There were always chicken whatever's left over next day. I really like their fries, though, I think, from what I recall. Joseph likes wings a lot, and we make wings. He makes wings a lot. Sometimes I will make wings for him. I just don't like anything on a bone where the bone touches my teeth. Sorry, a little weird, but...
He likes to pretend that he's not actually eating animals, is the thing.
So let's look over
He
there.
likes to pretend that it's like grown in a little factory.
The chicken tender factory.
And they're not little poor chicken
All right,
arms,
I
you
have
know.
no beaks and they're kept in a dark room. Well, good time to get on the freeway, by the way. It is, well, pretty clear. Looks like it's slowing down on the North 101. Boneless is the only way. So we are going to turn off and charge up for tomorrow. I'll see you around 11:30. I'm gonna post up way before I go on, so probably tonight. I just have to come up with a really nice thumbnail, which will take me
base
4
project.
hours.
We
So
are signing off. We will leave you with this lovely billboard.
remember, love condoms. We'll leave you with a view of the 101 freeway like you've never seen it before. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, BD.
Yeah, thank you so much, BD, for treating us to lunch/dinner with that generous donation.
And bottomless Diet Cokes.
And for Alan, I think, for giving the membership donation as well.
excellent.
I
Thank you
believe
so
there was
much.
another membership donation too. I think BD gifted 5 or someone gifted 5.
And Cecilia did the other day also, so thank you guys so much. You guys are great. I would run the members here because I really love our members, but it takes 5 minutes now. We have so many. So a big thank you to all
you,
of the members,
Tecate.
all the subscribers, and we will see you tomorrow
Thank you, Cecilia.
between 11:30 and 12. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
You, BD.
It has been my pleasure. We'll
Thank
see you
Grable.
tomorrow. We've been
We'll see you all soon.
walking in LA. We'll leave you with this. Bye, if you can hear me. Night, everybody.
See ya. Bye, Monica.
Bye, Monica.